Hello my dear students, very welcome to all of you in your physics class. We are talking about rotational motion. And in rotational motion, if you talk about rolling, what is meaning of rolling? When body perform rotational motion as well as translatory motion. Then in this case, velocity of each particle will be different on the circumference. Velocity of particles situated on the circumference of circular body will be different. If we're talking about the highest point, velocity will be Vc plus omega r. If we're talking about the lowest point, it is equal to Vc minus omega r. And in the special case, if you talk about the pure rotational motion, pure rolling, if you talk about the pure rolling, it is not rotational motion, it is pure rolling. If you talk about pure rolling, velocity of highest point, the topmost position, is equal to 2 Vc. And velocity of the lowest is equal to 0, because it is in the contact with the surface, with the stationary surface. Okay, so if we are moving from topmost to the lowest, topmost to the bottommost, velocity will decrease of each particle which is on the circumference. Now in this lecture we are talking about acceleration. What about the acceleration? So in case of rolling, we have to talk about three type of acceleration. A naught for translatory motion, acceleration for translatory motion. AC, it is the centripetal acceleration. Since body is revolving, performing circular motion, okay, that's why the centripetal acceleration. And alpha r is tangential acceleration. Tangential acceleration. Okay, alpha r is the tangential acceleration. So let us consider a circular body. This is the topmost point A, this is bottommost point B, and these 2 points, center C, E and D. So if we talk about topmost point A, for A, what we can say? This is the velocity, this is the acceleration A naught for the translatory motion, and in the same direction this body is rotating with alpha, angular acceleration alpha in clockwise direction. So the same direction alpha r, and this vertical downward AC, centripetal acceleration. Okay, so the net acceleration of A is equal to A naught plus alpha r plus AC square root. Okay, these are at 90 degree. That's why the net acceleration is like that. You know vector addition of two perpendicular vector. Same as it is, if we talk about this point B, A naught will be in horizontal direction, alpha r will be backward direction, and AC vertically upward. So for point B, acceleration of B will be A naught minus alpha r whole square plus AC. Okay, now if we talk about D and E, so for this point E, this is A naught, this is AC, centripetal acceleration will be toward the center, A naught translatory motion, and it is the alpha r. So for point E and D, this acceleration is equal to this point E, right now I am talking about E, acceleration of E is equal to A naught plus AC whole square plus alpha r whole square root. In this case, translatory acceleration and centripetal acceleration will be in opposite direction. Okay, and tangential acceleration alpha r will be perpendicular to both of these. Same as it is if we talk about the acceleration of D for point D. Okay, this is a naught, which is in forward direction, plus AC also will be in same direction, and alpha r will be vertical upward. So acceleration of this point D can written as a naught plus AC whole square plus alpha r whole square root. Okay, so for each particle, acceleration, total acceleration, net acceleration will be different. Okay, so I think it is very clear to all of you.